Hello. Why is chat disabled? Alright. Well, I don't know why I can't get chat here. Seems like I don't have that. Alright, so might as well get started. Oh, my audio quality sucks. I'm trying to fix that. Oh, still kind of sucks. It's alright though. Okay, so for those who see this at all, I wrote a symphony a really long time ago. Probably back in high school. Has a lot of history with me. The nature of how it came to be and all those different things. I wrote this kind of as an experiment back when I was really into composition and really was hoping to pursue it as a career. I'm not going to rule that out, but I'm not up for it yet. And one day I got a rat out my ass and said, you know what? I'm going to try and do this again. Revise a lot of the material, make it more streamlined to what I currently do. And I'm looking to add and remove and change and reharmonize and change the texture, do all these different things. I really want to make that stuff happen. And that's what's been inspiring me lately. Just keep things going, you know? I'm also texting while I'm doing this. This is a very impromptu video. But yeah, so here I'll play the whole thing real quick so we can all hear it. I hope that it's audible. I really like this part. there's no resolution because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on for a while. I've really focused a lot on that slower beginning section. It's really very good. I think that's one of my better recent achievements. I think I got a lot of the nuance down. I really like here, the spot that I'm highlighting here. I really like the VC strings and how I really divided them up. I think it really makes a solid difference in the sound quality. Makes it sound much more lush and much more rich. And I also have been trying to avoid overusing brass, especially in quiet sections. Not because brass can't play quiet, but because sometimes heavier instruments make heavier noise. And so like that's right there. I only use like a couple horns and I let the strings and the low woodwinds do the most of the work. And as things came back, yeah, I added that in. I was trying to make parts interlock more so that nothing stands out too hard. Um, and if anyone knows the original of this, the this part here, if anyone knows the original, which no one does because only I do, no one listens to my stuff. This is functionally similar to like the end of the original introduction for the last movement, and it's much more emotional sounding now because I add more dissonance, and add more moving lines, and more stepwise motion and stuff like that to make things more convincing. And also, I make all of these instruments, these strings here are all playing in their highest registers. Drop an octave. And then it's just textural stuff from there. But my next big question for myself is so I the original plan for this was it's called Tributary Finale. It starts with this very slow, very solemn and sad introduction, and then winds up going into this more advanced, fast stuff. That's the finale. It's supposed to be really fun. Um, and eagle-eyed listeners will notice that right after the lick plays here, the first and third French horn, um, that there is a trio here of woodwinds. I need to reorchestrate this because I've added instruments since. But this is a random thing from Vaughan Williams' Second Symphony. So the tributary finale was meant to make tribute to several of my favorite composers, and it's like our favorite composers at the time, I should say. So I really want to continue doing that, but I just haven't quite gotten around to the concept of it yet. So um, still want to. Um, yeah, I got your message, Petey. I can't get. I don't know how to even turn on live chat. Is there like a button that I push? Um, Create live. Um, it's making me verify something to try and change anything. Um, This is me pain. Hang on. All right, it's making me do a whole verification thing. So here we go. There we go. So I gotta change the settings you said. More actions. Edit. Audience. Right? It's not made for kids. Update streams. Good videos. All right. I don't know. PD, can you see chat? Is that possible? Let's see if I have it. Oh, there it is. All right, you're right. So this sounds. This is just a change of the orchestration, so it doesn't have. So it doubles everybody. Not. I don't mind it. It's not offensive. And then this needs to change. So let me see. I think I can get the. So what I'm gonna try and do here, I'm gonna take these guys out and make sure I have all the same. Yes, this is Marcato marking. And then this can be. Alright, and then all these guys are double forte. Let's see the chat now. Yeah, PD, I'm seeing you in my chat. Participants, so under participants, it shows you. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can see anything, but I'm also a noob. I don't know how this works. You're the professional here, Mr. 700 days on Duolingo, legend, as far as I'm concerned. I see how these guys sound together now. Hey, man, there you are. I don't know if you caught that, Petey. I don't know if you're watching before, but the fast section has the lick. Here it is for you. I don't know if you caught the lick there, but it's very exciting. Um, I personally am a big fan of this. This is a I don't know if you remember the original of this, PD, but a lot of this has changed. So much is so much better now. I don't even have the original sheet music anymore. I had to do all this by ear, and when I was doing some of the stuff by ear, I'm like, yeah, I don't like that anymore, or I don't like this decision that I made, or whatever. You know, it's really making things make more sense for me. You couldn't lick it. That's funny. Um, but it was really funny too because you know, Alice was talking to me and saying like, you know, the lick could fit right there, and like, no way. And I played this. I'm like, yeah, that kind of does work. You know, like it was really funny at the time. My problem is I don't know what to do next. Like if I were to follow the exact same framework as before, not much would be different. And I'm wondering if I should add anything or change anything because the next section was another quote of one of my own pieces that I'd written before. I could skip that. I don't know what kind of harmonic gymnastics I need to do. Um, what if I put the lick in the timpani part? Oh no, that's terrible. Uh, I gotta try it though. Yeah, I have to. All right, here we go. Ready for that? That sounds so ridiculous. Oh my god. You're a madman. That's fantastic. Yeah, the lick's not supposed to be super obvious. It's just kind of there as a joke. It's also here, offset. So the original. Here, I'll delete. I'll delete it for a second so you can hear how it originally sounded. Um, Actually, let me do it right. I'm gonna do it with all the instruments that have it. I'm sure a lot of them. I don't think I have it anywhere else. So this originally sounded almost exactly like this. The original reason why it was like that is because I wanted to offset where the downbeat was. It sounds like there's this little gap and then like it just hits the downbeat. So the downbeat feels like it's on beat 2 and then suddenly it's back to beat 1. It's just supposed to be unsettling. And then I figured out that the lick can just kind of go there anyway. Why not? You know? And I'm just like, yeah, sure. Uh, oh, another thing that I'm working on. Actually, I might as well show this off too. Let me get it queued up. I don't even know what you're seeing right now. Um, a big old blank screen. So I worked on this. This was from my second symphony. This is the one that I don't talk about anymore. Like I don't want to talk about it. Like it's just not good. And I thought I did this before, just taking one of the themes from it and working with it. Oh, that's wrong. Hang on. Let me fix that. No, I want to rehearsal mark. I'm not supposed to be plucking like that. I keep forgetting that whenever I work on something that's before, I gotta change everything back. Right, there we go. I like that. And then there's a thing here that I'm working on that I still kind of in progress. I haven't really decided what I'm doing there. I've had this sort of thing where I like doing scales to lead into something, like like a big like flourish going up into the thing. But I do different instruments have different like speeds of the scale to make it sound a bit more chaotic. But then that arrival's that much more satisfying when they all come together. This is the introduction. It's like a horror movie. And that's the introduction. And I have it segue into like another theme, but I'm probably not going to keep this as it is. You know, it sounds nice. It's a nice hard part. It sounds cute, but like I don't know where I want to go with it because I originally was supposed to be kind of dark and sad, but I really want to lean more into the dark part of it, you know. And there's this spot here. Um, we're just gonna spacing. What other crazy new things have I done? I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've been thinking about but haven't really done much with. Um, I recently, this is not something I wrote, but it's worth showing off. It's working on a part from an opera by Wagner, the first one for the Ring Cycle, Das Rheingold. There's a scene where, effectively, the god of thunder, yeah, this is what it looks like, uh, builds up his power and slams his hammer down and literally opens the Rainbow Bridge to Valhalla. And you can see how many notes there are. There's just so many notes. Now, the reason why I'm proud of this is because I manually input all of them, and there's a lot going on there. The horror movie, I could add a slow lick. I like that. And then I took out the melody here because I haven't worked on enough yet. But look at this number of parts. This is just the on screen is only viola and violin two. and it's divided up that much. I scroll up a little bit, you can see there's 2 more violin lines that aren't even used, and that's because they're actually not playing right now. It gets that involved. The violas and the second violins have a thing that leads up. And that's where he hits the hammer at the end. And then there's a bunch of like thunder and rumbling noises. It's really very involved. Um, and that was something I was really proud of that I had worked on because it just was so many notes, and I was just really proud of it. Um, Another thing that I recently finished, I don't think that you were over when I finished it, but no, I think you were over at my house when I was finishing it. Was a piece by Rachmaninoff. I'm very happy about that. And I had recently revisited something. I want to say it was by Ravel. I have so many files in here. I know that my save thing isn't there right now. Like you can't see my saving thing, but there's so many files that I haven't even like touched recently. Like I'm trying to dig up my old fragments of different projects and work on them more. Um, I'll try not to put anything copyright striking. But what was the thing that I was working on? It's hot in this room. Oh, also, I know this is probably Wagner invented arpeggiators. It does sound like an arpeggiator though. That's just so weird. And even live performances, it's very much an arpeggiated feel. But the depth of effort that he went into to make that happen though, like that's like 8-part divisi for a single section, and the violins on both of them each have 8-part divisi. So that means that at any given point, no more than 2 players are playing one of the lines. It's just that insane to me. And there's a lot going on there, which is awesome. Like, good for him for doing that. And my understanding is the manuscript he handwrote all that too, so he did it the even longer way. Um, I was working on idea 6, not idea 6, might be idea 7. I was working on sort of it's supposed to be a sinister waltz, but it's not turning out very sinister, but it is turning out like a waltz. It starts off with a very Jaws-like opening. But I added stuff to this though. I added some more stuff at the end of the melody. I'm actually really proud of that. Like just how that's coming together. Um, I taking requests is what I would add. I would love to do that with a more blank piece. Like I have very specific trajectory that I'm trying to go on with some of this, but if I had like a new idea, I'd gladly take that. Especially with you, because you actually have musical knowledge, and I know that not everybody does. But sometimes people, like I would, Lisa, she was a big part of writing the Third Symphony. She actually was a huge part of it. Helped me understand the piano part, the things that people liked. That was really cool. Um, I actually need to go to bed soon, so I just was doing a short stream just to be cool. But I'm trying to find that file that I was working on that I was really really happy about, and I'm trying to. It's not in my recent files because I haven't like used it recently, so I'm gonna do date modified my search thing. Uh, Uh, where is it? What was it then? It's saying that I haven't edited anything really. I mean, I might not have remembered because I was off the internet for a while. Um, However, I know that the symphonic dance by Rachmaninoff was one that I had done, but I have yeah, it must just be that then. I don't know. But yeah, I finished this. I was really happy with this. This is Rachmaninoff's third symphonic dance, or first symphonic dance. I mean, out of three. He had a piece of music that was three symphonic dances. I'm just really, really glad with how this turned out um, because the ending sounds so happy. Glockmaninoff, that's amazing. Just like some earth-shattering bass just for no reason. It'd be awesome. But yeah, I really like the ending. I do think that the piano and the piano especially, I think the harp can probably get away with it, but the piano needs a pedal. I'm just gonna experiment with this and see if it works. It probably won't. Um, let's do the sparkles first. I actually really like that. I'm gonna try to do that with all these and hide this. Sounds really good. Yeah, all right with that. It was really quite solid. But yeah, that's one of the big things I was working on. I also intend on busting out the Pung Pung Gong score I have and seeing if I can get some new material out of that. So something to do. But anyway, I'm probably gonna stop the stream for now. I can come back another day and do some more of this or whatever. And it's good talking to you, Petey. I'm glad we're getting caught up here. And let's hang out soon and hopefully there's more stuff. All right, well,